He was never particularly passionate about acting. What truly captivated him was the view of the ocean, and the rush that came from adrenaline. For Paul Walker, cars became more than just machines, they became a way of life. Tragically, it was this very passion that led to his untimely death. Paul Walker, a Hollywood heartthrob known for his infectious smile, possessed a charm that won over millions. But what made him walk away from his childhood dreams? Why did he struggle to find lasting love? And what connection did he have to the scandalous parties thrown by a famous businessman? Sit back, and let's dive in. Childhood and early life. Paul William Walker IV was born on September 12, 1973, in Glendale, Southern California. His father, Paul Walker III, was a sewer contractor and a former professional boxer who became a two-time Golden Gloves champion. His mother, Cheryl Crabtree Walker, was a model in her youth but transitioned to focusing on raising children after marriage. Paul was the eldest of 5 siblings, 2 younger brothers, Caleb and Cody, and 2 sisters, Ashley and Amy. The Walker family was devoutly Mormon, and Cheryl, dissatisfied with her own career, sought to fulfill her unrealized dreams through Paul. From an early age, he was immersed in the world of advertising and modeling. Cheryl took Paul to auditions, and his father supported the endeavor. At just 1.5 years old, Paul landed his first role in a Pampers commercial. This was just the beginning. His early TV appearances included roles on shows like The Young and the Restless, Highway to Heaven, and Who's the Boss? Paul's feature film debut came in 1986, with the comedy horror flick Monster in the Closet. Despite the success in the entertainment world, Paul didn't share his mother's enthusiasm. Acting was not his passion, marine biology was. Inspired by the documentaries of Jacques Cousteau, Paul dreamed of exploring the ocean's mysteries. He spent his childhood building aquariums, snorkeling, and caring for tropical fish. However, in a family where men worked in more traditional masculine fields like construction and law enforcement, Paul's interests were often mocked. This ridicule led him to feel disconnected from his true passion. He began to doubt that he could succeed in anything other than acting. However, there was another side to the Walker family's influences, one that would eventually shape Paul's future in ways he hadn't anticipated. Paul later reflected, "I grew up hunting and fishing, I've always been into archery, and I've always been into cars. In my family, that was just stuff we did. That's just the way it was." His love for cars and speed developed naturally, and it would be a defining part of his adult life. A growing passion for cars. At age 7, Paul met Oakley Lehman, a friendship that would grow into a deep bond. Oakley would not only become his best friend but would also work as his stunt double in projects like Joy Ride and The Fast and the Furious. After graduating from high school in 1991, Paul briefly studied marine biology at several colleges, all while traveling and surfing. Though he was still dreaming of a career in oceanography, the lure of Hollywood was growing stronger. In the early 90s, Paul began to make a name for himself in Hollywood, taking on small roles in popular TV series. He appeared in Charles in Charge in 1990, playing Russell Davis, a charming yet mischievous high school student. Over the next year, he continued to land episodic roles on shows like What a Dummy and Who's the Boss? His dreamy teen looks, blonde hair and boyish smile made him a natural fit for these roles. In 1992, Paul was cast in a significant role on the soap opera The Young and the Restless, where he played Brandon Collins for 22 episodes. This role helped elevate his profile in Hollywood. Despite his success, co-star Eric Braeden described him as a laid-back, easygoing, Southern California guy who, despite his casual demeanor, was destined for bigger things. Braeden praised Paul for his sincerity, something rare among young actors, and predicted that he would soon make the leap to film. Paul's work earned him a nomination for the Youth in Film Awards for Best Leading Actor in a TV Series.